Hey guys, Ben from KCT here, and thanks for coming back to the channel. I have a little bit of a topic that might be a little bit contentious to some, and I don't care, so we're going to do it. Thanks for checking out this channel. If you got here by accident, please enjoy. If you got here on purpose, your parents wanted so much more for you than this. Anyways, so the big thing is right now is everyone's getting into ARs, black rifles, whatever you want to say, and people that are not normally not gun people are going into gun stores and asking, well, what do I get? What can I get? You know, just what is good. In a lot of stores, they'll just have random things. You know, you see Tabco mags, you'll say whatever, and they don't know. You know, if you hand somebody a Tabco mag or a Magpul, they're just gonna look at it and be like, oh, well, one's cheaper. Okay, great. And not knowing that one just doesn't work flat out and the other one is awesome. So one thing you can almost always find in any of these stores is UTG. That's right. So of course I'm in Michigan here, and that is actually where they have a lot of their manufacturing based. So I mean, maybe they flood the market locally here, but I've gone to gun stores in other states, and really you can find them in almost every store. So they've really come a long way from what they used to be when I was in the early 2000s. I was an airsofter. I know, clutches pearls, think of the children, but you know, they made crap. I mean, their stuff was just junk. Just the flashlight mounts were trash. The lights were trash. Everything was very airsofty. They had like an airsoft AK that was pretty decent. But I mean, you saw UTG on it. You're just like, no, I don't really care for that. The scopes with like 48 different colors that none of them work. But over over recently, they have stepped up their game a little bit in terms of what they make and things like that. So they're making a lot more things in-house here in Michigan. However, this one made in Taiwan. So I know a lot of their stuff they'll say, hey, made in the USA and all that. You know, so obviously we're on the lookout for things like that from them. But at the same time, we want to see what their stuff looks like that maybe came from overseas. Now, is this the highest top quality in the world? No, probably not. You know, I'm used to having V7 end plates and you know, BCM. So yes, this is not, you know, the highest end ever, but that's why we want to try it out and show people. Because if you're going to see this at a local store, you need to know whether it's crap or whether it actually works. Now, every company puts out crap. Every company puts out some stuff that's good. So we'll go ahead and take a look at this and see how this works. We're going to go ahead and install this, and we'll see what we think about it. Like I said, I've already installed one of these on a different rifle, and it's working great. But I had an extra one laying around, and I had an extra rifle that just didn't have one on it. So we're going to go ahead and put that on there. I'm not going to bore you guys with the whole complete disassembly. We'll just hit the highlights, and we'll go through there. So guys, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. If you don't like us, triple tap that like button. If you do like us, make sure you drop that like. Make sure you share and subscribe, because guess what? It's going to be really hard for gun channels to make any growth these days. So I'll quit waffling. We'll go ahead and get this on the bench and start putting it together. Okay guys, if you are a newer shooter or new to building ARs, you may not understand what this is for. So this will give us the ability to attach a QD mount to the end plate of the receiver. So people say, okay, well, you've already got one on your stock at either side, or brace in this case. And the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Evolve 3D printing. So the answer to that is, yeah, I may not want to run it back there. You know, I want to have options, and every one of my guns is configured that I have one here and then whatever I have in the stock. So yeah, a lot of times I will run it on the stock and I'll run it outside and kind of roll it over. But I want to make sure that all my guns are consistent, and I got quite a few. So obviously, you know, saving some money is a little bit of an importance, which is kind of why we got this guy. So we'll go ahead and open this up. We'll take a look, and then we'll see what we got. We'll put this thing together. So make sure that we don't kill ourselves with a knife, because that would be pretty awful. Be live on camera though. Okay, so there you go. It's the little UTG logo. I'm assuming that that's the side that goes outside. I didn't look really, and probably not going to. But you do have a little catch there for the QDs. And then on the other side, just a smaller lip there. Looks like that's just to keep that retained, keep the back plate retained. So again, we're going to go ahead and replace this part here with that QD plate. So let me go ahead, pull the brace off. And this buffer tube in FTE is actually a UTG part as well. It's freaking awesome. I love it. It wears nice. There's not really a lot of scuffing on it yet. Maybe it'll help if I kind of showed it. Yeah, it's been awesome. So I mean, yeah, I'm not saying I'm not a complete UTG convert, but I'm definitely going to say that there are things there that they definitely ring my bell. So all right, I'll quit waffling. We'll go ahead and get this guy up in the vice block, and we'll put this little guy on there. Okay, guys, so we have this taken apart down to the buffer tube there. So I'm just going to head and replace the original end plate, which is nice. Looks like there's a nitride finish on it. I believe that is an Anderson. So we'll go ahead and put on the UTG plate. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, I don't stake my castle nuts. Make sure you guys put in the comments how you were apoplectic with rage, how you could hear the blood singing in your ears, and how I'm a horrible, horrible person. In the couple dozen rifles I've built, I've not had a single issue. I'm not trying to, be like, oh God, never do it. It just, I torque them down right tight, and I've never had one come off. So I guess your mileage may vary with everything in life. So not tell you don't do it, not tell you to do it. It is what it is. So we'll go ahead and we'll get this back reinstalled here. And so this is a UTG QD mount on a UTG buffer tube, and pretty sure it's a UTG buffer and spring. So we'll see. You ready, guys? All right, we'll go ahead and put this back together. Okay, everybody, got everything back together there. No big surprises. And plate went on really, really smoothly. And yeah, no big issues there. So go ahead and take a look at the detent. Detent works just fine. Buffer and buffer weight, the spring look good. Same thing with the detent here. So I always want to make sure that the detent here is good to go after doing that, because you have your detent and your spring in there to go ahead and hold it on there. So just real quick, we're going to go ahead and toss this on a sling. Now this is by no means an exhaustive effort. This is a quick install, but we just want to make sure that at least it does what it says in the box. So now, let's see. Okay, and it says rotation limited, and it definitely is. I like rotation limited swivels whenever I can get them. There we go. Stops there, stops there. So, does everything that it says in the box, doesn't really interfere with positioning of your hand. Looks good. So, again, we will run this through the paces. I've got a couple more of these on different guns that we will definitely come back to you on. Please get to sleep. Other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. So again, if you see some UTG stuff on there on the shelf when you're going to your local gun store and you're not too sure what you're looking at, they make some stuff that is good, some stuff that is not. Obviously, I would classify this as something that I would definitely point you towards if that was in your price range and it was something that you had there. Obviously, there are better things out there. There's like the BCM, the V7, stuff like that. But for what it is, $15, not too bad. It was local. It was something I could buy right away and test out for you guys. So guys, let me know what you think about it. Do you think that UTG is crap? Do you think they've maybe got some improvements that they've done that would make them kind of appealing? Or do you just not know and you just kind of go with whatever you hear on the internet? Guys, I'd love to tell you that I have some more stuff for you, but it's late. I'm tired. I just got to say, sleep.